Grand rising to all my beautiful king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, we in again, new week, new day, new move. Let's get it, okay? Now, energies may transfer, it may switch. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates as well, okay? Now, Virgo, the title of this one is Don't Be Confused About Your Journey. It's time to overcome over the enemy, okay? Don't be confused about the journey. It's time to overcome the energy, okay? Now, Virgo, I feel like right now what may be going on into your life right now, let's go ahead and pull a quick three right quick. I feel like some of you are not doing the healing that you want to do, and some of you may be going through the healing as well. Now, I feel like some of y'all also may be releasing or starting to purge yourself. You're starting to cleanse away from any type of energy that's not suitable for you, okay? Now, white can be very significant for you. Some of you may be going through the healing rituals where you wear white for 3 days. For some of y'all don't know that, that's how you get rid of most of the negative energy, and that's how you purify yourself as self-reflection as well. Also, for some of you, you are no longer feeling like you messed up about a situation. You're no longer feeling lonely. You're no longer feeling isolated. You are no longer withdrawing yourself from anything that's unsuitable for you. You are no longer withdrawing yourself from energies that's been around you, that's been trying to manipulate or trying to play or trying to linger you alone, okay? Now, Virgo, it's time to truly overcome over the internal fears that you've been dealing with, okay? It may be some type of emotional distance with a twin flame or a karmic lesson that you may be going through, or it may be something that you're very uncertain of or unsure about. It may be time for a retreat, or it's time for you to take a vacay, to get your mind back. Some of you may need to go back to grounding. Some of you may need to go back in the Mother Nature, maybe do a nature trail, do some walking, be around some water, or anything to help you reground yourself, Virgo. Now, presently and currently, I feel like right now as well, some of y'all are walking in your actions. Some of you are being very assertive when it comes to releasing and purifying, if some of you are not going through the healing. Now, I also feel like just because the mixed signals are finally went away, somebody's about to come clean, or maybe you coming clean with yourself, or maybe you're confessing to yourself about no longer feeling withdrawn from a situation, or no longer feeling trapped in any type of situation, no longer feeling like you're in solitary, no longer feeling captive, no longer feeling tied down or stuck about a situation, okay, Virgo? Now, presently, you currently may be withdrawing again, or taking the time to show some type of gratitude for the old while starting into a new direction, okay, Virgo? That's for majority of you as well. Now, not only that, you are starting to overcome over the bitterness that you have in your life. You are starting to overcome over the past traumatic issues that maybe you are having mentally. You may still be having some type of lack of direction of you don't know which way you want to go. Now, I feel like some of you may want people to be in your life, and I tell everybody on the channel, when you are driving your own ship, okay, relationship, partnership, business ship is still a ship. The ship that you are on, sometimes you cannot carry that dead weight to get where you need to be. It's starting to hinder you. It's starting to slow you down, okay? Now, Virgo, now, not only that, you may be dealing with commitments with people who make promises that don't keep their promises, okay? And I feel like this is where you get to the point where you're tired of being around certain individuals right now. I feel like right now, somebody's ego could be in the way, their pride can be in the way dealing with you, or they can be very vain mentally. This can be you as well. Now, Virgo, I do feel like you may be guarded and a little closed off when it comes to certain individuals, or you may be seeking some type of resistance. I also feel like when somebody pride and ego is creating delays and it's creating hesitancy or failures that may be going on dealing with your actions, and it's all because it's time. You are not letting time prevail the way that it needs to be in order for you to heal, in order for you to get the cycle through this, as well as you working in your feminine, being more caring, being assertive, being more intuitive, being more loving, being more empathic about the situation that's going on. Okay. Now, Virgo, again, mentally, you may have a lack of direction or a lack of will to see the truth when it's dealing with a certain situation or a certain person. Okay. Now, not only that, it's really, truly time to overcome over the tension, overcome over the turbulence, overcome over the negativity, as well as stop chasing things that is not for you. Okay. Now, Virgo, I feel like some of you have been pouring a lot of energy into people, a lot of energy into things that's not being reciprocated, or is not bringing the same energy back to you in order to grow. So I feel like some of y'all being drained, some of y'all being depleted. Some of y'all being left out in the cold. Some of y'all being left out, period, where it's starting to be frustrating about the way that you want to walk going towards the future. So presently, you are starting to get yourself together, even though you may be guarded. Don't feel like don't feel like your hard work is not going to pay off. Don't feel closed off in that way. You still got to keep putting in the effort and loving you. Still putting the effort to the things that you need to do going towards your wish fulfillment. Now, just because you've been putting in a lot into a person or a lot into some energy, or you've been pouring your energy on a lot of stuff, don't feel like you guarded. Everything's coming in, emotional stability, everything's coming the way that it needs to be. Only if you move forward and move on, Virgo, and once you do that, somebody will come clean about some type of situation that may be going on into your life, okay, Virgo? Now, not only that, let's go ahead and get into prayer and meditation. I will not be with y'all for long, but we will do meditation today. I noticed when I looked at the reading yesterday, I said meditation, and we didn't do it on that last one for that night, okay? So, Spirit Guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel, especially Virgo and Crosswatcher. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to return that back to the universe and not to the sender. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste, baby. So what we're going to do, let me go on the shuffle these, and I'm going to pull out the meditation, what we're going to do today. I hope everybody doing well. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, I will say this. If you are a tarot reader, or if you are somebody and you are on this channel and you are on here longer than 3 minutes, I do not see what's the reason for you not to hit that like button. Now, if you want to hide yourself and conceal yourself, that's fine. But still hit that like button. Again, like I tell y'all every single time, I like to see people like it because I like people to like it. Now, also with that basically being said as well, before I go to pull out this card, go to hit the like button. Now, if not that, I also want to say too, people, a person asked me yesterday and it tickled me. Now, my A1 Day Ones know why I have this paper out, okay? Now, most people don't know why is the paper out. The paper is basically out because I do a meditation and I do not only a meditation, I do a pre-spread. So I will ask Spirit, give me a message. I will pull cards. I will read them cards. That's how you get your title. Then I will ask Spirit, what's the message that you want to say, or what's the downloads, even when I'm in meditation. So I write down what Spirit want me to say. I write it down like this, and this is why y'all see, and you can tell I've been doing this for a while because my handwriting is A1 Day One, okay? Now, not only that, but after that, I pull the cards, do all of that, meditate over it, read it, and bring it out to attention. So by the time when we do these, it's supposed to match. Let's say it correctly. Nobody don't know my secret, but now it's supposed to match what's supposed to come down. And 9 times out of 10, this is why I say this is not my channel, because I let Spirit do it and it matches accordingly. Now, if I try to do it as man, it won't go right, okay? So this is why we give it to Spirit, okay? Now, not only that, let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation since we got that out the way. What we're going to work on today, let's work on higher knowledge, okay? This will help you with your crown chakra. Meditation, concentration, and wisdom. This is what it assists you in. Now, it benefits the left and right side of the brain. It helps you improve concentration and it opens your third eye chakra well. Also assists in meditation. Now touch the tip of the index finger to the tip of the thumb, forming a circle. Use all the other fingers to extend outward. Rest the back of the palms on the top of the thighs, palms facing upward. This is what we focus on when you do this meditation or when you do this mudra. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe, okay? So let's go ahead and get in meditation. Shout out to all my A1 Day One. Shout out to my mods. I only got 2 of them. Not only that, shout out to all my new subs, everybody who's coming into the family. The family is growing rapidly fast, so I know y'all sharing, commenting, doing everything that you got to do. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Spirit want me to thank you as well. So let's go ahead and get in meditation. We breathe in positive energy, and we let it all that negative, okay? About 45 seconds, okay? Here we go. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light towards your full abundance and highest good and highest understanding. Now let it go. Release out all that negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, Virgo, we letting it go back to the universe. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance toward your highest good and highest expectation. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go back to the universe. One last time, breathe in. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Very good. Let go. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. I awaken to the divine wisdom of the universe. Okay? Ashe, Ashe, amen. So let it be. So mote it be. Namaste. Namaste, baby. So let's go ahead and get what we got for these Virgos. Again, I'm not going to be with you too long. Y'all know we come in very powerful with the message now. We get in and out and we get back to our everyday life. Now, if you also want a personal reading, y'all know it'll be in the description box below. Cross watches are welcome. Now, spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. I'll take that one. Spirit guides, give me two more. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Give me one more. Ashe. Hold on, Virgo. Give me one split second. So right now what I see for you though, you can't listen to me. I got the Queen of Swords basically being in reverse, so that is letting me know, Virgo, that right now you may be cutting, you are no longer cutting excuses with people that's trying to do manipulation. You are no longer trying to cut excuses with people who is not meeting towards your needs on a communicative level, as well as an intellectual, in an intuitional and logical side as well. Now we got the Queen of Swords basically being clarified by the High Priestess basically being in reverse. Okay, so I feel like right now you may be cutting off people because you feeling spiritually blocked, or it may be you may be blocking yourself from your accolades or from where you're trying to go into your life. Okay, now also when looking at the Queen of Swords, like normally you have probably stamped yourself down on some type of situation. Like when I'm saying this, so it's like dealing with about your journey. It's like, look, my journey feeling like this, people's not coinciding with me right now. The people on the spiritual sense, even though I gotta cut excuses with these people because I'm feeling blocked, because I don't have the strength inside myself to overcome over this whatever this energy may be. Now it could be concern, doubt, stress. It can be fear. It can be something that may not be coming in the way that you want to do. It can be some type of spiritual injustice that you may be feeling, where you are not patient enough to see the clues and see everything that's going on. And the reason why is, even though you're trying to cut ties with people, you're trying to cut yourself and the energy off from people that's using you right now. Some of you may be feeling like you hopeless, and I'm telling you, you're not hopeless. Or this is how somebody may be having you feel like right now, off of all the pain and the agony that you went through. I feel like some of y'all has tried to explain yourself with your friends, explain yourself with your lovers, express your feelings, and it's not being reciprocated. Okay, Virgo, I also feel like things may be falling apart, or you may be feeling like it's falling apart, or feeling some type of despair because this energy that's around you, again, you are cutting excuses because you are no longer want to go through the bitterness. You no longer want to go through the agony. You no longer want to go through the pain. You no longer want to feel blocked about the situation that's going on in your life. Okay, Virgo? Now, the Queen of Swords basically being in reverse. It is clarified by the Three of Pentacles upright, the Seven of Swords upright, and we also got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all can be very dealing with, this is heavy air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, okay? So I feel like right now you are cutting excuses, or you are no longer dealing with people who do not want to build with you. If they're not trying to build with you or level yourself up or trying to grow, network, try to do anything like that with you, Virgo, I feel like right now the main thing that's going on, you are finally letting go. Or maybe it's hard for you to let go. It's for each his own, okay? So this can go two ways. But I feel like right now you need to make room for the beginning, and some of you are not doing that. Some of you are trying to build onto something that you've been hanging on for too long. Thank you, Spirit. Now, even though you're putting actions in this, you are hanging on to probably a past person. You're probably hanging on to something that you cherish. You are hanging on to something that is not being reciprocated back to you in an energetic field that you need. So I feel like right now people still being sneaky, being deceptive. Somebody's still probably trying to cross you out, and you know how this person acts. But instead of you trying to move on and be wise and diligent about the way how you think about it with the Hermit card basically being in reverse, you feeling isolated and sad. You may be feeling rejected. I feel like majority of you probably done gave your energy out to this certain type of individual that's close to you that you're thinking about, or you trying to be clinging on to this person. And what basically happened was, Virgo, while you trying to hang on, cling on, now you are starting to make plans and start to look out, because the isolation and feeling sad and feeling lonely and all of this in your life, what it basically done created some type of lack of direction or some type of reoccurring cycle Virgo, in your life to trigger you back on the spiritual aspect, where with the Page of Swords basically being in reverse, you are not thinking before you reacting. You are popping off your top, and Spirit sees that. Now, not only that, it's strong air energy. Now, not only that, I feel like some of you, again, may feel like you isolated, you alone, even though some of you may be in a relationship. Some of you may be having this person around, but you still feel empty. You still feel incomplete. You still feel like right now, the person that around you, you still want the power. You still want the structure. You still want the authority, the authenticity into having a relationship the way that you want to. However, with the Three of Wands basically being in reverse, you keep having tensions that's rising, and y'all not meeting the expectations that you need to meet, because right now you may be trying to birth into something new, or right now the finances may not be the way that it is. Maybe somebody got all the, and when I see the gold digger in reverse, I feel like somebody got probably all the money up out of you, or they probably completed you or drained you out completed, and now they probably don't want nothing else to deal with you. Or now it may be a situation where it's a lot of limitations and fear that's going on about you looking out and making plans. Okay, let's see what else that we have right quick. Spirit guides in the universe, what else do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Some of y'all like me doing it like this, so I'm gonna be obedient and do it the way how y'all like it. Now, I also feel like right now you are finding some type of resolution to get away from any type of conflicts, Virgo. This is what's helping you stand in your power. You are getting away from the conflicts. You are getting away from being defensive with certain type of individuals in your life. And the reason why is for that as well. Let's flip the card over and see it. And the reason why is because you want to go back in your traditional power. You going back to chasing a bag. You going back being that structured individual. You are chasing your dreams. You are chasing your destiny. But the thing about it is what you are hanging on to is still keeping you distant from yourself into growing, and it's still keeping you distant from everything that you're going into your life. Don't feel like you're a failure. Right now, you just going through a little reoccurring cycles, dealing with past type of pain. But the thing about it, you are no longer feeling lost. You're no longer feeling grief. The changes you are making into your life, dealing with your emotions, is helping you look more in a positive insight on things that you know that is not stressing you out anymore. Now, some of you may be stressed out about a situation while you feeling the hesitancy and the failures that may be going on, because right now you got too many demands that need to be released. Okay, now you feeling like you may be drained because you got a lot of responsibility that may be going on, Virgo. And the reason why is because the more you moving on away from this emotional conflict, the more Spirit is starting to help you subconsciously get through the pain. Now you're going through an old cycle into something new, but what's coming in new is new abundance. Some of you may be getting ready to feel like you being more independent. And I'm gonna say, by feeling independent, you do not have to depend on nobody to give you the energy that you want. Get it for yourself. Go out there and do the work and let the energy be reciprocated in. So what I'm basically saying is, if you want a loving type of situation, of a loving relationship, you can't turn around and think in misery. You can't turn around and let the enemy get into your mind or confuse you, because it's hindering you. But Spirit is showing you, like, Spirit is basically saying, look, we got to close some things in your life that's not suitable for you. We got to end some things so you can get the things that you want to grow. That's just like for a person that's a hoarder, that's trying to buy new clothes, but you got so much old. It's time for you to let some of them old clothes go. It's some let them old outfits that you ain't wearing, that you just hanging on. So as that being an analogy, it's like you hanging on to a negative mindset. You hanging on to somebody who's not reciprocating the energy. You hanging on to things that's not suitable or good for you, for your highest good, and you carrying that with you. And what they're basically doing is creating your attitude to get in the way, and it's creating a tower moment or some type of shocking event where it's a divine breakdown between you and the individual, because Spirit gave you plenty times to try to get this out of your system, and now they coming through. Spirit want me to tell you as well, you got to take the time, Virgo, to be to withdraw and sit back and be in isolation and look at the accolades and look where you came from to now, because you putting in a lot of hard work, you putting in a lot of dedication, you putting in a lot of perseverance into what you need for you to grow. However, I feel like right now you still being inspired and courageous about everything that's going on as well, but you deep down, it's not fulfilling you. You still feeling empty. You still feeling sorrow. You still feeling grief. You still feeling concern. You still feeling doubt. Because on the spiritual sense, you are elevating on the spiritual sense. You are uplifting. You are being more celebratory about the way that you move, about your actions, about what you're in combat with. You are being firm on your spiritual foundation. It just seems like, Virgo, what you are looking for right now, you are looking for something that's very concealing, or some type of secret, or some type of mystery within yourself, or something that you see in somebody that you're trying to get clarity clarity of. And what it's basically doing, it's going to start a new starting point for you, Virgo, into your life, new opportunities, new advancement. But you got to identify the problems. Once you start identifying the problems that's in your life, Virgo, and start going through the healing phases and everything that you need to be, you will start to come out of this cocoon. Because right now you are still being incubated, or you are being in isolation, or I like to say the hermit mode, because you're trying to find clarity to get this light that's deep within you, Virgo, to come out. Right now, your soul wants to express itself so bad, Virgo, but mentally you are keeping that hidden, tucked down deep within. And the reason why you're doing that, because you know everything got karma. So I feel like right now you feel like you may be going through karma of a cause and effects, but it's not your karma. You enabling other people off of their karma, and this is what's confusing you over your journey, because you got this energy inside that's coming close to you that's still filled with secrets and illusions, Virgo. It's time to let that go. It's time for you to take the time out for yourself and think more clearly. It's time for you to be more suitable in your life and in your journey, because you are the holder of your own energy. You got new things coming in for you beyond your wildest imagine. You are smart, you intelligent, you are kind, you're strategic. You got this energy to help you push forward. But the thing about it, Virgo, is you keep on feeling mentally trapped and stuck about a situation mentally in your mind, because right now you got to start thinking more of the positive aspect to open the opportunities, open that door that's in front of your life and go through it. And you need to go through it by yourself. You cannot let nobody stand in this energy with you, because with the Page of Pentacles basically being in reverse, it's letting me know people again is coming into your life making false promises. They are not keeping their word with you. But in order for you to reach this pinnacle where you need to be right here, in order to reach that happiness, that emotional stability, you cannot let your attitude get in the way. So I feel like some of you are cutting out people, maybe big crowds. Some of you may be cutting out the large people that's around you, people with authority. And right now, I also want to say, don't let your attitude get in the way of your blessing. Now, you did put in a lot of hard work that you've been doing, Virgo, and the beautiful part about it is it's starting to come into fruition. Right now, you cannot be concerned, have doubts or stress about anybody that's pretending to be an emperor. You got to be your own emperor. You got to be that structured individual. You got to be that person that take charge, take command, be assertive in what you're doing, Virgo. And right now, keep your mind sharp. Truth and clarity is about to come out with those who haven't been tapping their emotions in you. Somebody who haven't been pouring in you the way that it needs to be. Because right now with the Queen of Swords, you being more analytical, you being more structured to see things logically more than emotionally, okay, Virgo? But you still got to take the time out to sit back, because again, with the Knight of Pentacles, you are moving in a direction that's not suitable for you by following the crowd or following this energy that's not even trying to save themselves, okay, Virgo? Ashe. Now, not only that, Virgo, right now I feel like you better off finding happiness. Some of you need to find a better perspective of the person that you may be dealing with, or the person that may be around you. Now, again, this person may be trying to come in clean and try to give you a confession coming in soon, or maybe you need to confess your problems with yourself in order for you to grow, okay? Because again, you got happiness around the corner. You got long-term stability, long-term emotional stability. You got happiness. You probably got a reconnection with a family coming in, or you're starting to love yourself the way you need to be, but you got to make that decision. In order to start new, you got to make that decision and sacrifice whatever needs to be sacrificed so you can get to the place that you need to be. Ashe. Now, not only that, apologies will be coming in. Somebody wants your forgiveness. But Virgo, have you forgive yourself from allowing yourself getting put in situations that you say you don't like being in, but you do. But right now, you got to watch out, too, because there's some type of gossip and manipulation that's around in the background with the Page of Swords basically being in reverse. However, somebody may be talking about this, about how happy they was once with you. Now, Virgo, I feel like you cut a lot of people off, or you need to start to be happy with yourself, and don't let your mental depression, or some of you got a depression disorder, don't let that get the best of you. It's time for you to make that sacrifice to spirit. It's time for you to put that self-trust in the spirit, self-trust in yourself, and keep pushing. Because you got divine tower, you got divine cards, and you need to work on your temple. Like, start working more on you. Now, I understand that you went through a tower moment, but some of you are starting to understand that the tower moment was only temporary, because now you being intelligent, you being structured, you being smart, you being very diligent on your journey, and you are being stern away from people that's trying to keep you emotionally out of the loop, okay? Now, Spirit also want me to tell you right now, don't feel like you confused, don't feel like you left out, don't feel like you in any type of worry, because your journey is a slow journey. It's not going to be fast as everybody everybody else. You got to understand, in this race, you got to pace yourself. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is called a marathon of life. But I will tell you this right now. Once you balance yourself, justice will be served for you. Everything will come in fruition for you. Your wish fulfillment is coming and your happiness is coming accordingly. All you got to do is overcome over the strength within yourself and overcome over them fears from the inside. Let the people go that needs to be let go. Overcome over this hating energy that's around you. Overcome your haters. Overcome and surpass these people who doubted you. Turn these skeptics into believers, and this is what some of you are doing. But in order for you to make that possible, you got to do it within yourself first. You cannot change nobody until you change yourself. You got to be more precise and identify that and take the time to start going through the healing process that you need to be justified instead of hanging on to people out of greed or hanging on to people that you know is not suitable for you. So Virgo, with that basically being said, make sure y'all hit that like button. Now, the first one we're going to work on, we're not going to have too many today. I tell y'all, if y'all want a personal reading, y'all make sure y'all get at me. Y'all know we try to put in power punches. I'm going to start bringing more in for you, okay? This is all money today, okay? So I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, ashe, amen. I make an excellent living doing what I love. I make an excellent living doing what I love. Ashe, ashe, amen. Now, and the last one is I am rich inside and out. Ashe, ashe, amen. I am rich inside and out. So Virgo, this is a short, brief reading that I will say to you, but I also want to say anything that's different or anything that's clashing, you got to know how to overcome over it. Don't get angry when you talking to people with conflicts. You either can tell them how you feel, walk away from it, but you ain't got to accept anything. If a person not accepting what you got to say, you can agree to disagree. Now, if you disagree, just walk away from it because everybody wants acceptance, but nobody don't want to hear your side. Now, Virgo, you are no longer being trapped and stuck when it comes to dealing with conflicts. You know the happiness and how to get out of a situation now. You already know what it is. If you can't save them, you can't save them. But don't let that anger, don't let that resentment, don't let that bitterness take you off your course, okay, Virgo? Now, that is the most important thing that I can say to you. Now, this is your reading for the collective. Now, if you want a personal, look in the description box below. Get at me, talk to me. We can set that appointment. We can do whatever need to be done, okay? So, with that basically being said, shout out again to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to my new ones. Welcome to the family. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. But what we say at the end on the channel here, make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the most important thing. So till I see y'all beautiful souls to the next time, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste, baby. Yeah.